Oh, fuck. My nose is still all fucked up. So backed up. Ugh. Alright, that actually made it worse. Fuck. Ugh. Fuck. Well, shit. Don't have a napkin. Fuck. Nope. Ugh. Nasty. The fuck? Oh, I'm just doing it. Okay, that's all. My phone died or something. That would have been like, oh no. An oh no moment. Oh. Okay, cool. Little doggo. Go on. Little mutt. Alright. I see him. And he sees me. Alright, hold on. Let's give him some nuts. Pretty sure he's calling for my name. Or she. I don't know. That crow's calling me. I'm pretty sure at least. So let's do this. Alright, might as well do this real quick. Boop. Bonk. That's it. Yeah, I see you. Well, there you go. Oh! What's up, Jay? taking a poop. At least he's doing it here. Good little popo. Having trouble? My goodness. Jeez, bro. Crow's picking up the nuts. There's one like right. Where is it? Right. Trying to see over here somewhere. I know that crow's over there. Oh, I think it's right. Where are you on the screen? Right here. Can't tell. Can't tell where the fuck it is. This person where I'm at here. Oh wait, no, there you are. There it is. They really want their nuts. Look over here. Oh, God, dog. I don't want that close. Holy shit. Oh. There's a squirrel right there. Oh, I can see why. Jeez. Schmelly ass bro. Yeah, you schmelly, dude. You schmelly bro. Dang. Fuck. I was stepping in, did I? No, good. Yeah, good, no. Just fucking pungent. You're pungent, bro. You're a pungent boy. Pungent. That's what Chewy is. God, fuck my nose. Fuck. Sit here for a second. My nose, what the fuck? Ugh. Like a fucking waterfall, just like water or something? Like, damn. Fuck, that was like the most, like, I don't even know, dude. What the fuck? Bluetooth. Where's the speaker? I need that, actually. So. Oh, and I also need my charger, too. Grab all that. And a cue. I'll be right back. Oh. Grab my empty cans from this one. Alright, doggo, let's find that. Come on. Alright, there we go. Ugh. Alright, and for coffee now. And for a cow fire. Tell you what. Salty's kind of connected. Keep my chin warm. There we go. There we go. Dios mío. Dios mío. There we go. Okay. Seriously, pup? Goofy little thing. A little harsh. Alright. Get this boba up and loaded. Let's see what little fun things are happening this morning. I did actually see something that was kind of hilarious. I didn't look at yet, but I thought it was kind of funny. Like, there's this, like, Vosh video, or I don't think it's on one of his main channels, actually. But there's, like, a video, it's of a dude that claims he's a cultist. It's like, yeah, Vosh started a cult, bro. Frankly, it's kind of, like, it was the first thing I saw before I started this. I was like, okay, I gotta look at that. Like, I gotta see what the fuck this is about. Because, like, what? It really is, honestly, kind of amusing. I'm kind of surprised. YouTube usually has like a notification or two up by now. And no, I guess not this time around, huh? Fine. See how it is, YouTube. I mean, shit. See how it is. Too bad I'm going to be making excuses. Beer. Okay, let me... Man, YouTube will want to be a little glitchy too right now. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's do this. Hopefully Streamlabs doesn't break when I do it. Okay, good. I know Streamlabs has its stupid tendency, so... As long as it doesn't do that, we're good. Okay, I guess YouTube really wants to be shit today. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's that video I want to look at here. God, fuck, what is with YouTube today? Seriously, like, fuck. Come on, don't be dumb. Oh my god, this fucking platform, bro. Oh, that fix it? Yeah, it did. Alright, cool. Jeez. Goodness fucking gracious. I'll just have that for later. Have that for a minute. Because good lord. Goodness gracious. Gotta make sure fucking YouTube operates correctly before I get in anything. Jeez. Ugh. Man, it is also like hella cold rainy today. At least it wasn't raining when I was out there, but I woke up this morning, looked outside, just saw nothing but rain. I was like, oh boy. That's gonna be fun and exciting. I'm still wondering if that snow is going to come in Friday or Saturday, because if so, then that's going to be a little interesting. Especially if we're going to karaoke. Because I'm going to have to, like, walk in that fucking shit for work, and then I'm going to have to see how Zukov handles it. Oh, dude, that dog's probably going to slip and fall a few times. I might honestly, leave it home because of it. Just because I don't think he will like it too much. I don't know, maybe. Maybe it'll be fine. Now I do my mother. I'm still wondering how... I'm still wondering about the cult shit about Vosh, dude. Yeah, we're definitely looking at that here in a minute. Let's see what other little things are happening. Next storm up. Powerful winter system rolling in. Oh, to slam Boston on Wednesday? Oh, shit, dude. North America's getting hit with just the winter storm in general. Ain't the PNW, dude. The whole, like, a lot of North America's gonna get fucked. It's Boston. All them Boston boys are gonna get fucked. With nothing more than just cold winteriness. Though they should be used to it, though. Like, the fucking, Bostonians or whatever the fuck they call themselves. And, like, those bastards up in the Northeast, like, they can handle this shit. Just like we can handle this shit. Like, I mean, we're pretty much, like, the two regions of the country that don't get fucking, like, just, like, total lockdown mode when it comes to snow. I guess that's not in the Midwest. Basically, just, like a lot of the northern flyover states and, like, the Northwest and Northeast are pretty much the one place, like, the places in America where people know how to drive in the snow. Or at least know how to navigate in the snow in general and know how to deal with it. With the exception of maybe being like the gorge area in the PNW here in like the Willamette Valley, because usually the like winter storms that hit the Pacific Northwest don't usually hit hard enough for the valley to get like all snowed in and shit. It can, but it's not often. Like usually you have to go like 20 miles east or like west to like the foothills and shit. Like either like the Ocean Mountain Ranges or the Cascade Mountain Range to really get it. So it makes it at least easy, for people if they want to navigate it. Especially when it comes to like ski, snowboard season. Which I really need to get back into that, honestly. I need to get back in that shit. Here. I'll look at this absurd thing. Vosh responds to being called a cult leader by a dude named Robert Evans. Who the fuck is that? A cult leader, dudes. Yeah. Start fucking doing your shit. Yeah. There we go.
It's already in binge BTB. I can binge BTB, but I'm not going to reconcile with him. It's his fault. Like, there's no reconciling to be done on my part. He just insulted me. Like, there's nothing on my end here. Robert Evans doubled down and called him a cult leader. He called me a cult leader? Did he actually call me a cult leader?
Dude, wait. Vosh is honestly, like, I'm kind of perplexed by it, too. Vosh has many things, but a cult leader? I mean, good fucking lord, dude. That's a little, like, that's over the top. That's just over the top, dude.
Vosh, you can't deny it. Your chat clearly has an annoying you cult of personality. How can I have a fucking cult if chat goes ape at me for my music takes?
True. Exactly. Yeah, that's how he's not a cult leader. Like, I mean, dude, honestly, no, fuck your music takes. Fuck your media takes, Vosh. Like, your media takes are trash. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, when it comes to music, movies, and a lot of entertainment, outside of, like, video games, kind of, and even then, he has some shit takes. Like, just in media in general, he sucks. I'm sorry, Vosh, but you got horrible media takes.
Well, I'll be like, yes, sir, Heil. Like, and what? Like, I say I like human music, and you guys get mad at me. I wish Robert and Vosh would hug it out. Dude, did Robert Evans seriously reply to a Reddit post that ended up having a net 1 can like? Does he just reply on Reddit a lot? I don't think we need that, because close to 100% of the time when someone comes forward offering to be the singular individual who provides hope to the masses, that person turns out to be a cult leader. It's extremely reliable. This is such a red flag when it comes to trusting him on Behind the Bastards. I don't care if a person doesn't like me, but you have to not sound stupid when you don't like me. What the fuck?
I mean, no shit. I mean, honestly, I mean, this is comical. I kind of love it. Like, I love this. It's like, oh yeah, well, when you just like, act like you're like, some holy prophet or something, then obviously you're a cult leader. It's like, what in the fuck? I don't even think Vosh has ever claimed that either. I just think he claims that, like, you think, like, his direction is, like, the more correct way for it, but he ain't the only one doing it. So, like, I don't get it. It's so confusing to me. But I love it. It's honestly, like, more cult-like and unhinged of this dude to freak out about this, more so than just Vosh just being here.
Comes forward offering to be the singular individual who provides hope to them. Why does this sound like somebody's paraphrasing like an anime villain speech? What?
I don't have anything.
What do you mean? What the fuck does this mean?
This is the only one I got and it barely likes.
Right? Shit. What? I'm a live streamer. What? I don't know what this means. I don't have a particularly evangelical attitude towards my content.
What do we do? No one have lighters?
I apparently took my last half work on lighter.
Okay, well, I'm buying. Now I'm really going to need to buy a pack of lighters.
I would like to believe, So weird. Giga projection? Yes, stuff like this. Yeah, I'm not messianic. Stuff like this reads as projection to me, where he sees himself as like a shepherd of the masses, and he doesn't like me because he perceives me as like another person trying to do that or whatever. I don't know. Like, it's a very weird thing to say. Why can no one criticize Vosh without sounding like Sephiroth? Yeah, it's fucking weird. Why can't you?
I feel like that's not true. Like, there are definitely plenty of people who critique Vosh that don't sound like Sephiroth or like anyone else, frankly. Like, there's a way to like critique him and be totally fine. That I feel like it's just like a chatter just being like, oh, well, you know, everyone obviously is just like fucking nuts when they try to critique. I mean, that is a little dumb.
Say, like, I think that he's a grandiose, pompous, egotistical asshole. Like, that would be true. Why?
Well, I mean, at least you own it. At least you own up to it.
Why do you have to reach for this, you know? No influencer can give you real hope through YouTube rants and podcast appearances. When do I go on podcasts? He's just saying things. Real hope is created by collective action. This is the kind of shit people say when they have nothing. This is like the lefty hopes and prayers, or thoughts and prayers, literally.
I mean, this is a variation of it. I mean, I will grant that. I mean, like, oh my god. This is fun. This is funny. Like, the dude really has a hate boner. Oh, see, this is VDS. Like, this is someone with ultra derangement syndrome right here. Like, this dude is trying to, like, claim he's messianic, a cult leader, and all this shit. Like, just, it's, oh my god, I love it. Well, at the same time, this dude sounds kind of like, you know, he's trying to be like some prophetic dude. He's like, no, I, you know, have the real takes here. Obviously, this one who thinks there's a prophet or a messiah, you know, just one true person. Yes, this one is the one who, you know, like, thinks, you know, this is actually good and the way to go. Nay! He is a cult leader. He knows nothing. I know the truth.
Like, do I want to sound holier than thou without doing or offering any useful information? I know. Do collective action. Did you know that posting online isn't how you do the revolution? Do collective action. Never mind the fact that my job is doing content online, but for some reason when I do it, it's okay because I acknowledge that collective action is good, something Bosch definitely doesn't do. You often go on cold cuts. Yeah, but that's like a...
I mean, I will agree with that. Like, Vosh doesn't really do much collective action stuff. And honestly, even though he declined an offer up, I'm, you know, maybe in the future I'm going to see if I can try again and offer up another response. But in the meantime, I'm going to see if I can maybe, like, go on Dear Mama Show or some shit like that. Just so at least yeah, for now, just because, like, I do kind of want to see, like, you know, if at least, you know, people like Vosh or something might be open to it, because knowing, especially Vosh, knowing that he's in Seattle, like, there's definitely a lot of things that could be considered direct action or collective action that, you know, probably would be meritable to, like, you know, bolster up a little bit, you know, like do an IRL vlog stream there and be like, hey, here's some collective action, my dude. You know, let's go around and ask what's going on and, you know, and chat with some of the people organizing it and stuff, and, you know, bring some eyes to it, you know, just some shit like that. You don't even have to go there for, like, any intent other than just, like, you know, merely just putting eyes on, you know, on the fucking thing. So, I mean, that in itself would, I think, be totally fine. And I know that, you know, it is something that could be done. I mean, I know there are a lot of, or not a lot of, but I know there are at least a couple streamers that have done that before. Like, I know Hassan's done it. I know he's walked with the WGA and SAG-AFTRA a couple times and has actually done streams showing that.
Political podcast. Is that part of the hope and change? Bosh, name one collective action right now. Hitler. Shit. To the extent that Cool Zone provides anyway, we don't do this. One person, the large group of people regularly go out in the world and communicate with others to try to find pieces of hope. Does everyone understand how, like, the reason why this is extremely weird? Like, there are so many things you could criticize me on, and the thing that he settles on is, unlike us, Vosh doesn't inspire real hope because he's a guy who's a cult leader, who doesn't go out and do real stuff. He's going to be like Alex Jones. It's so fucking weird. See, shit like that doesn't make me want to fucking listen to Behind the Bastards, because, like, what if all of that podcast is tainted by his bullshit, you know? Like, if he's like that, what if he just, you know, infuses that stupid bullshit into everything that he produces? And it's like, well, fuck, you know? I like people who are generally reasonable. If people are only selectively reasonable, it kind of makes me wonder if I just can't see the unreasonability. And no one's perfect.
I mean, frankly, I think a lot of that's just because some people like to, you know, guise their narrative or, like, their specific agenda with this, you know, cloak of reasonability. You know, where realistically, at the end of the day, they're not there to be reasonable, but they perceive themselves as such. Like, where it's like, hey, you know, let me at least try to, you know, get on and, like, talk with the person, but let me just do it as a way to just, like, push my bullshit. Like, this essentially is what it is. Like, I mean, it's, and yeah, and I think, that is probably just a element of, like, having to just suss people out, while you're talking with them, basically, because, I mean, especially if you've never talked to the person, I mean, you're not really going to truly know unless you, chat with them up for a little bit and just kind of see where they go.
In BDS, the powerful force. No, I don't buy that, dude. Richard Everett is supposed to be one of the better ones, and he's just acting like a fucking lunatic here. It's really...
Yeah, because it is... This is, like, unironic BDS here, dude. Like, wait a minute. Wait, I'm saying this isn't? Nah, dude, it is. Wait, what? No, this totally is.
Really weird. I don't... Like, VDS is like a negative descriptor of people's behavior. It's not an actual disease that excuses them.
Well, you might as well be.
It's weird.
Robert Evans, patient zero. Patient zero, dude.
It's strange because he's completely fine except for when it's you. Okay, how many times? Okay, we just learned this with the Summerlin, or Summerton, or whatever fucking guy, the gay guy with the poofy hair, okay? We just learned this, where everyone thought he was cool, and then he would do a video on a specific subject, and a small number of people who knew something about that subject would realize he's actually a dumbass, because he didn't know anything about the topic they knew something about. What if the kind of person who can just randomly spout anime villain tier, like, garbage speak on me, villain. And we recognize it's wrong because it's me, is also doing it on other shit? What if all of the content he makes is tainted by this weird, like, messianic attitude where he's like, well, we are the ones who provide real hope and other people and blah, blah, and we can only see it here because it refers to us and we have subject knowledge expertise on, well, me. I guess.
Oh my god. Jeez. I think this just comes down to the fact, I think, there are just generally people, like, on the right. This is just a problem politically, period. Like, there are people that think they are just, like, they truly know all the answers and they have to, like, be the guiding light for people in the masses, so to speak. So they do kind of perceive themselves as, like, almost messianic, even if they don't even really know or realize it. Like, I mean, I think this is just kind of like an element of American politics where it's been kind of ingraining conditioned to a mild degree, honestly. Like, or, at least to an extent to where there is, like, the sense of, like, no, I'm actually right. You're fucking wrong. Fuck you. Just for, like, the tiniest little thing. I mean, and I would argue it's especially, like, more unified in a sense with conservatism, but there definitely is a lot more, like, smaller, like, variations of this, within the left as well. So it really is just an issue. And I don't like it. Like, because, I mean, I do think there are answers to issues, but goddamn, I don't think literally every fucking thing I know or understand, is going to be the answer. Hell, like, I think, honestly, like a lot of what I advocate for, it's just only one small step of many steps, of fixing shit. So, if anything, I know I don't got all the fucking answers, and that's totally fine. Like, it's okay to not. And in fact, it's actually humbling to know that, like, hey, I know I ain't going to be able to, look at the whole fucking picture and fix it, because you just can't. Like, don't go in there thinking you can, because that's absurd. But, go with what you do know. Like, go with your strengths on that, when it comes to, like, what is to be advocated for, so to speak, which would be, like, a correct answer to something. Like, for me, it's, like, with labor and collective bargaining and, direct democratic action and shit, like, and, like, a little bit more of the altruistic action and praxis stuff, like, and, that's kind of a little bit my bread and butter right there. So when it comes to, people outside of the electoral process, looking at, the political system, how to fix it, then, that would be a little bit more of my expertise, so to speak, especially considering I've done a lot of that myself, for the past, like, 5+ fucking years. So, I mean, it's definitely something that, like, just gotta go with the strengths on, and, just sum yourself and educate yourself where you can. Like, I mean, that's honestly the best way to go with it. And I think at least lefties are better about that, but it's, like I said, it's still an issue, and I do think it really just muddies the water of, like, genuine progress that could be made. And I think at least in some part plays a role into a lot of this, like, just very, like, community-based, like, oh, I'm, with this group of people, type of shit. Like, I'm with, like, the Voshite type of lefties or some shit, instead of, like, just being left, So I do think it is an issue, but I feel like it could at least be not much of a problem if there was just a broad overlap and commonality of like, hey, we all agree with this. Let's, just focus with this. Let's focus on all the shit that we agree with, and push that type of shit. We can hash out our disagreements later or something, but no. Gotta do the disagreement shit first.
To be fair, Bosch, you also go full Sephiroth sometimes? No, I never go full Sephiroth. I say plenty of dumb stuff, but I don't do that weird shit. That, like, this person is bad because they don't... This person is not an avatar of true hope. Unlike me, I see the real way to inspire true hope is through collective... I don't do that bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, not to, like, there's, like, 2% of your shit that is a little. Like, I'm willing to grant, like, 2%. You garnish it, okay? Like, you garnish it in there. Alright? You put a little garnishing of that shit. I remember that fucking TFF stream recently, like, it's like, you kind of had a little garnishing of that. There was a little bit of a garnish of that type of mentality, a little bit. Not totally. I'll grant that, but there was a garnishing of it. I'm willing to grant that. Like, there is, like, a little element of, like, a garnish of that type of shit, and, I mean, like, but not to the degree that he's, like, claiming, at least, so I'll grant him that. It's like, yeah, he doesn't really see himself as, like, an overt Jesus-like character, but, goddamn, he does kind of have, like, this, like, well, because this kind of how the way things are, we must go forward with this. Fuck any other considerations or opinions or options. It's like, I mean, that's kind of what it is, in a way, but not to the point where he totally rules him out and it's like, yeah, fuck him. But he tends to be a lot more skeptical, or at least, more resistant to the ideas, if he thinks it doesn't, like, add to the utilitarian calculus or whatever the fuck.
I am so far away from that bullshit. Yeah, Light Yagami, fucking dumbass. Sometimes you go Kamina or Simone, though. That's good, though. That's fine. I wish more lefty content creators would go more Kamina. You do a lot of ironic Yankee chauvinism. Now, my positions on this are extremely clear. I make my jokes, but there was nothing joking about that Reddit post. It's not just a person being wrong. It's like a weird, like, narcissistic... Ugh. It makes me question your assessment of other shitheads who have insulted you because Evans is maybe 3 people... Wait, are you saying that this is making you respect people who shit-talk me more? What the fuck?
I mean, why not? I mean, if there's, like, some people that are like, well, if this guy's so unhinged, maybe some of these other people that critique you might be a little bit more reasonable and actually honest. Which, fair enough. Honestly, like, if you got someone like Robert Everett being unhinged, I don't even know who this dude is, by the way. I guess someone who just really does not like Vosh. But, like, I mean, it's like, fuck, dude. It's like, I mean, it really does make you think, like, well, if you have someone like that who's just genuinely unhinged about, like, not liking you, then that really makes other people that disagree with you on other shit, despite how critical they might be or not, genuinely more reasonable. At least if they're not on that same level of, like, making those same claims like, oh, you're a cult leader or whatever. But I never heard anyone say that. I know people like, like Hakeem and a bunch of other people like, what's her fucking name? Like Beyondra Gray. Like, there's a bunch of people that just don't like Vosh at all, like whatsoever. And it's like, or at least, just really don't like some of his positions. And, and like, honestly, they have never really went so far to say that he's like a cult leader or messiah or any of this shit. I mean, if anything, it kind of goes down to what he was like saying. It's like, yeah, pompous, egotistical, smug, shit like that, which, yeah, is true, and even he owns to it. So, I just kind of find it funny that, like, I find it funny that someone thinks he's a cult. Like, how unhinged do you have to be for some shit like that, dude? No more lighters? No.
Make sure you leave with that.
I always have it over here. I always have my lighters here. I'm gonna buy a pack of these things anyway. But I need to re-up all my lighters.
Yeah, before you leave this house, make sure it's on the...
I'll just put it right here on the table.
Okay. Just get on. Go back in the room, dig around under the table.
Yeah, I'd definitely buy like 2 packs of lighters or something.
Chad really needs cone indicators. Yeah, that's what I get for getting a fucking autistic community. To be fair, Vosh, there's more than 0% chance he was high as balls. Yeah, I don't trust people who smoke weed either. Vosh, you've overcome...
Fuck you, Vosh! Like, man, oh my god, that's another thing I don't like about him. Like, he just has this weird thing about people who smoke weed. Like, I don't get it. Like, man, what the fuck? Like, that one I will take as a little personal, too, even. Because, like, man, like, does he literally think all stoners are just like, I want to do nothing and just smoke weed all that bad? Like, because that's just not true. Like, what in the fuck, man? I mean, really? Like, I mean, this is why I also want to, like, hit him up, too. Like, I want to, like, you know, be able to have chat while, like, on a video, too, like this, while I'm just sitting here chiefing up, having a beer, too, even, and just casually talk with him. And I want to see if this fucker notices. Be like, how many bowls did you smoke, my dude? I'll be like, I don't know. Have I acted any different outside of maybe being goofy or silly occasionally? Oh, I guess not, my dude. Well, there you go. It's like, in fact, I actually want to talk about like, cause, like, what the fuck? I mean, it's like, god damn it, dude. It's like, yeah, I don't trust people that smoke this away. Like, I mean, has this motherfucker smoked it before? Like, I'm pretty sure Vosh has smoked weed before. I think there's actually unironically been some streams in the past where he's been high as balls. So, I mean, like, does he just, like, assume that, like, when he says, like, weed smoker, he means, like, literally, like, just all the time, every second of every life type of people? And even then, there are plenty of people that could do that and manage it. So, what the fuck?
Lefties in the past weren't just tankies you claim. No, you don't understand. I'm not saying a person can't be wrong. I'm saying the specific way in which he's being wrong here is where again, this is going to be like another hour. We can't keep doing this, guys. You need to learn what the fuck words mean. Okay? the concern here is not a misinterpretation of another person's behavior. The concern is the weird fucking Sephiroth way of doing it. Because if a person, dude, getting holier than thou and acting messianic is such a huge fucking red flag. You guys know that, right? Every time I see a person act this way, every single fucking time, it turns out they're an asshole. Like, there are basically no exceptions. It is a very specific kind of bad behavior. It's this weirdo narcissist bullshit where their primary concern with other people on a moral level is that they're not, like, they feel like they're competition, you know? It's fucking weird. It's weird. I don't do that shit. If I criticize people, if I'm wrong when I criticize people, sometimes, yeah, I'm not right all the time, but, like, I'd like to believe that my criticisms are more in line with, like, I think this person is doing morally bad things, and not, this world is imperfect. I, as the avatar of true hope, have deemed you to be an insincere avatar of hope. That Nani, it's like fucking weirdo shit.
I mean, yeah, it kind of is. I mean, granted, you know, Vosh definitely don't do that. I mean, like I said, he might garnish it a little bit, but, you know, I think a lot of it's just because, you know, he does kind of roll it in as jokes and shit, because he does do that a lot, too. But, I don't know, I find it funny that there are legit people out there that are just, that hate him so much to the point they are willing to be unironically unhinged and think he's like a cult leader or something, dude. Like, what the fuck? I don't get it. Like, how in the hell does that, like, just jibe, honestly? Because, like, seriously, like, I mean, you can say many things about really anybody, you know, Vosh included, and, like, a cult leader wouldn't be it. Like, he's not, like, taking all these people and isolating them and, like, you know, detaching them from their friends and family and, like, you know, trying to, like, start Vosh Town or some shit, bro. Like, that's not what's happening. God damn it. Keep getting these things clogged. Boop. There we go. Let's see what else is going on.
The whole post. I just read the thing. Whatever. I watched 2 episodes of Behind the Bastards, and now I'm doomer about the future of my country. True hope, my ass. All right, as somebody who's basically not listening to any Behind the Bastards, here's my official decree. It's all bullshit, okay? Don't listen to it. It's probably all bad. Only watch my streams. It's the only way to learn stuff.
Let's see, there's the garnishing what I was talking about. It's like, see, only I, got the good stuff. Watch me. See, there's a little garnishing there. I don't think he was being that serious about that, but still. I find it, like, there's always going to be a little garnishing and shit. I think this is just, like, the conditioning of, like, the, like, sphere of just, like, celebrity worship that America has, and it is just bled down and has, like, regurgitated itself even to kind of, like, the lower levels, on, like, non-Hollywood, non-celebrity status type of shit. Like a TJ Kirk or a Vosh or, these type of people. And it certainly is, like, I mean, a strong contingency of people that follow these folks are seriously have built a cult of personality around it. And a lot of it is, I think, is just conditioned of just American consumerism right there, honestly. Like, there definitely is, like a certain level of that, whether, people are aware of that or not, when it comes to, like, pushing that type of content. Like, as a commentator or, being someone that, likes to share thoughts and shit like that, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, so I honestly, like, there definitely needs to be, like, an advocacy and making sure, like, people genuinely just do think for themselves and be like, hey, I might not be right all the time. In fact, do challenge me on shit because it's fun. Like, honestly, I think it is fun to have, like, people that, come in here every now and then that don't have, like, the same general politics as I do, because, it adds for interesting back and forth. Every now and then I like to talk politics with some people at the bar and shit, because, like, there's a lot of general agreement about a lot of different things with people I talk to, and then, sometimes they're like, so what do you mean, about that type of stuff in that song, remember? And we just have a little back and forth. No animosity, no aggression, nothing. It's just just casual talk, I like that shit. It is for you to make yourself work. To make for myself. For hot sandwiches. Well, yeah, some grilled cheese, yeah. A tuna melt. Ooh, that looks good. The sandwich will need mayo. No, mayo. I can't offline, but online it's like, no, you're wrong, sissy lip cook. Fuck you. Yeah, unfortunately. That's where the whole, like, cult personality shit comes into play. Tortas? I mean, some of these, won't be able to make it work because we don't have the ingredients for it, but some of these I probably could. Apply these to subform, though. Fried chicken biscuit. Ooh. Cuban sack. Lamb patties, huh? Those look good. These are looking pretty good. Oh my god, it's stuck on an ad. No, get out of there. But damn, those look pretty good. Ugh. Back to you later. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Bon apple tea. Bun apple teeth. Bun apple teeth. Good sir. Streamlabs don't fuck up when I do this. That'll be nice. Yay, it didn't. Yay. Good. no coffee. Here, let me see what time it is. Oh my god, it's like 3:20. It's 3:30 already. Jesus Christ. Boo. Ugh. Why time flying so by so quick today? Boo. Ugh. And it's a Monday too. Oh my god. Hey girl, I'm gonna bone your apple tit. Tell you what. I'm gonna go bone apple your teeth there, brother. Tell you what. Here, girl, let me just bone apple those teeth. Yeah. I like my big cut lines there, girl. My lord. I don't get Zuko's fascination with that fucking laundry room. I don't get it. Goofy asshole mutt. Actually, that almost sounds like his prison rapist thing. It kind of does, honestly. What the fuck? Goddamn Dibbles, man. Goddamn. Alright, got that loaded up. I really don't want to go to work, honestly. I just wanted to be my weekend already. Boo. Boo. Alrighty. Now to deal with the onslaught of fucking debauchery and sin that's gonna be before me. It's gonna be great. Gonna be fun. And how many Karens will I deal with today? We'll see. But anyway, that'll be us out for now. And of course, I'll be back when I get off work and all that shit. I know there's a few other things I want to look at because I noticed some interesting stuff that was on my feed. Just didn't get around to it, checking it out. Because it's all I want to watch a call later. I was really curious about it. I still find that kind of funny. But anyway, at least all good. So, see you when I get off work.